Narcissism, a facet of human psychology as old as time itself, continues to intrigue and confound us. It's a personality trait characterized by an inflated sense of self-worth, an insatiable hunger for admiration, and a distinct lack of empathy. While narcissists come in various shades, there are certain phrases they commonly employ, serving as unsettling glimpses into their intricate psyche. In this video, we will explore these disturbing utterances, offering a window into the world of narcissism and the challenging dynamics it can introduce into our lives. It's all about me. Narcissists have an unwavering belief that the world revolves around them. They'll frequently make statements that reinforce this notion, leaving little room for anyone else's needs or opinions. Saying, "It's all about me," reflects the key trait of narcissists. Such individuals firmly believe that everything centers around them. They're the stars of their own show, and they often say things that make this belief crystal clear. In fact, they do this so often that it can feel like there's no space left for anyone else's thoughts, feelings, or needs. It's like they're always in the spotlight, and everyone else is just a supporting character in their story. This self-centered perspective can make it challenging to have balanced and fulfilling relationships with narcissists, because they struggle to see things from anyone else's point of view. You're just jealous of my success. When dealing with narcissists, you might come across the phrase, "You're just jealous of my success." It's a common defense mechanism they use to protect themselves from criticism. Instead of taking in constructive feedback, they tend to dismiss it by suggesting that the person offering it is simply envious of their achievements. This not only deflects any valid concerns, but also reinforces their belief that they are superior. It's essential to recognize this tactic, as it can be emotionally manipulative and prevent meaningful communication. Narcissists often struggle to accept any viewpoint other than their own, making it challenging to engage in healthy discussions or address issues within the relationship. I hope you know who you're messing with. I hope you know who you're messing with is a phrase frequently used by narcissists to exert control and create a sense of intimidation in situations where they perceive challenges or questions. Essentially, it's a tool they use to remind others of their perceived superiority and to make those around them feel small or inferior. This phrase is a classic example of the manipulation and power dynamics at play in interactions with narcissistic individuals. It underscores their relentless need for dominance and their willingness to resort to intimidation to maintain their perceived status. It's vital to recognize such phrases as warning signs when dealing with narcissists, as they often signal a pattern of abusive and controlling behavior that can have damaging effects on relationships and the well-being of those involved. You don't understand how hard my life is. When a narcissist says, "You don't understand how hard my life is," it's often because they have an overwhelming need to make their problems seem bigger and more unique than anyone else's. This phrase is their way of seeking sympathy and attention, even if their difficulties are not particularly exceptional. It's crucial to recognize that everyone faces challenges and hardships in life, and comparing or ranking them isn't productive. Narcissists tend to magnify their problems as a means of gaining validation and special treatment from others. You'll never find anyone better than me. This common phrase used by narcissists is packed with manipulative intent. A narcissistic individual makes use of various tactics to exert control over the people in their lives, and this statement exemplifies their insatiable need for dominance. When a narcissist utters this phrase, they are essentially telling you that you're fortunate to have them in your life, insinuating that no one else could possibly measure up. It's a tool they use to make you doubt your own worth and to keep you tethered to their influence. By convincing you that they are the best you can get, narcissists aim to maintain their hold over you, ensuring that you continue to prioritize their needs and desires above your own. This manipulation can be emotionally damaging, leaving you feeling trapped and undervalued in the relationship. No wonder nobody else likes you. When someone says, "No wonder nobody else likes you," it's not just a casual remark. It's a hurtful way of trying to make the person feel bad about themselves. This kind of comment can really damage a person's self-esteem and how they feel about themselves. What's even worse is that it can make the person feel alone, because it suggests that nobody else cares about them or wants to be their friend. This is a sneaky tactic that narcissists use to isolate people, which means keeping them away from their friends and family. When a person is isolated like this, it can make the narcissist's control over them even stronger because they have fewer people around to support them. "You're lucky to be with me." This phrase is a huge sign of inflated self-image. Anyone who says this genuinely thinks they are the best partners in the world and want you to feel grateful for being in their company. This phrase is like a spotlight on their sense of entitlement, which runs deep in their personality. They believe that others should be thankful for any moment they spend together, as if they're a precious gift to those around them. In a relationship with a narcissist, this entitlement and superiority complex can be a constant undercurrent, affecting the dynamics and making it challenging for their partners to assert their needs and opinions. "If you really loved me, you'd do this for me." When a narcissist wants something, they simply turn to manipulation, a tactic they're quite skilled at. One of their favorite tricks is guilt tripping. They might make you feel like you're obligated to fulfill their wishes, using your love for them as a bargaining chip. It's a way for them to control and get what they want from you, playing on your emotions and making you question your devotion. It's a subtle and damaging form of manipulation that can erode your sense of self-worth and autonomy, leaving you feeling stuck and controlled in the relationship. This manipulation technique can put you in a difficult spot as it preys on your love and care for the narcissist, making it challenging to say no or set boundaries. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, not on emotional manipulation. It's crucial to recognize this behavior and protect yourself from being manipulated in the name of love. I don't need anyone. When it comes to narcissists, they often have a strong desire for admiration and attention from others, but at the same time, they tend to hold on to the belief that they don't need anyone else. This phrase serves as a protective shield for them, a way to shield themselves from feeling vulnerable. It's a defense mechanism that allows them to maintain the illusion of complete self-sufficiency, as if they can handle everything on their own without relying on anyone else. This perception of self-reliance helps them maintain their grandiose image and avoid situations where they might have to acknowledge their own limitations or depend on others for support. So when you hear a narcissist say, "I don't need anyone," it's not just a simple statement. It's a glimpse into their complex psychological makeup, a way they protect themselves from the discomfort of vulnerability. "I don't like your friends. They're not good enough for you." Narcissists may show hate for your friends and claim that your social circle is not up to their standards. This strategy serves a dual purpose for them. First, it's a way to isolate you from people who may offer you support and guidance outside the narcissistic relationship. By making you believe your friends are not good enough, they aim to create a dependence on themselves as the only significant influence in your life. Secondly, this tactic bolsters the narcissist's sense of superiority and control, reinforcing the idea that only their judgment is valid. So when you hear them say, "I don't like your friends, they're not good enough for you," it's not just a casual remark, it's a calculated move to tighten their grip on your world. Spotting these troubling phrases is like having a compass to guide you through the tricky terrain of dealing with narcissists. It's not always easy, but being aware of these signs can protect your emotional well-being and help you handle relationships more effectively. While it can be tough to deal with people who have this mental health condition, keeping a sense of understanding and patience for those who genuinely want to change can make a big difference. Narcissism requires both support and professional help. By shedding light on these challenging behaviors, let's hope for a world where people with narcissistic tendencies find a way to better understand themselves and heal, leading to healthier and happier connections for everyone involved. Your stories and experiences with narcissistic manipulation are powerful. Share in the comments and let others know they're not alone. By understanding the tactics of a narcissist, we can safeguard against their snares. If this resonates, give a thumbs up, share and subscribe for more insights. Remember, you deserve love and respect. Stand strong, and until our next deep dive, take care.